Right, I just remember what it was. Some strong language may be used in this rant. If you don't like it, then fuck off. No. So I'm warning you up front, I may do some cussing. Alright. This rant may go a little off the rails, so I'm letting you know right now that it's not going to be it won't be 100% kosher, you know what I'm saying? So, if you're offended by language or subjects or themes or stuff like that, then I suggest that you not watch. Okay, basically, today I'm going to be talking about Facebook friends versus real friends. Okay, now, back whenever I first came onto Facebook, I was kind of excited. I had, yeah, I kind of had I kind of, I was new to it, and it was something, kind of exciting to me because I've never really done it before. Everybody, I always heard, oh, Facebook this, Facebook that, and basically, uh, basically just, what the differences between one and the other, and what distinguishes them from, sorry, what distinguishes them from each other, and kind of that kind of thing. So what do uh, what do Facebook friends look like? What do real friends look like? Facebook friends are either people that you know or people that you don't know, that are either into the same things that you like, or they're into into the either into the same stuff you like, or they're um, they're friends that you've known for a while, or they're friends that you just recently met from either your job or your school, or just kind of stuff like that. Real friends are ones that you've known for a while, and that are pretty much going to be there for you no matter what. They're not like, they're not going to just go away because some stupid disagreement. Facebook friends and or fake friends. That's another thing, because fake friends are pretty much not going to stick around for you either. They'll fuck you over as soon as look at you. I mean, they're not gonna stay by your side. Why should they? I mean, they're fake. I mean, they can do whatever they want. They can act however they want. One little thing pisses them off, and they throw a fucking hissy fit. So why would they stay there for you? There's no reason to. So yeah, that's pretty much what I think about that. Recently, I kind of saw who my friends were whenever I was going through my depression recently on Facebook and otherwise. Lost lost some Facebook friends, but they obviously weren't real friends, because if they were real friends, they would have stood by me no matter how I acted or whatever, and a lot of them didn't. And I got kicked out of some groups, so big fucking deal. I don't care. It's just Facebook. Like my mom said, it's Facebook. It's not in the real world. It's some kind of other. Facebook is in some kind of other realm. I don't really know what you would call it, but it's in some kind of other fucking universe, and it's not. You know, it's something else. I don't really know how else to explain it. It's definitely something else. people that are really your friends are going to stick by you. They're not going to just, screw you over the first chance they get or whatever. They're going to actually, stick by you through what's going on. And I've had friends that have said, oh, well, I'm dealing with kind of the same stuff, so it's hard for me. And I understand that to a degree. But I'm more talking about friends that just say, oh, yeah, like just friends of friends or whatever. I've had kind of friends of friends on here that have just been like, And yes, I can be negative, okay? I can be fucking negative as hell. I will be honest. I've been negative before, and I probably will again. It's not going to go away, like, vanish like fucking pixie dust, people. It's not going to do that, because that's not what depression is. Depression stays. It comes back. It goes away. It comes back. There's not any significant time that it's going to go away for good. So get that out of your fucking head, because that's not going to happen. I'm sorry, but it's not. So if that bothers you or whatever, then unfriend me. I don't care, But if you're my real friend, you'll understand, the kind of shit that I'm going through, and you'll try to help me through it. And I know I can be difficult. I know I can be a pain in the ass, okay? I'm not saying I'm fucking perfect, but nobody is perfect, okay? Nobody. Fucking nobody. Nobody's fucking perfect. So, I don't know. And then people that are like, there for you one day, the next day, they could fucking care less about what you're going through. Those I don't classify as real friends. I mean, there'll be some kind of interest with both parties, not just, oh, I'm interested today. I don't give a fuck what you're doing tomorrow, because that's not real. That's not anything. That's not how real friends act. I'm sorry, but it's not. And they love to freaking block. They love to block. They love to kick you out because you're saying something they don't like, or you're unfriended because of this. That, you know what? I used to think that was so stupid, the unfriending of people on Facebook. And now it's like, I've been unfriended by people, and I don't know. I don't take it very well. I don't know why. I'm trying to not be so sensitive on that, but I don't know. It's kind of like they're saying in a way that I don't like you anymore, so that I'm unfriending you. And I don't know. I take that kind of personally. I guess it's just because I guess it depends on the person. It also depends on, how deep the relationship is. If it's just a little fuck around thing, that's on Facebook, or if it's actually something else. It's hard to know. I'm trying to see if this message goes through. It looked like it was going to do something. Can't tell. It's freezing on the screen. But it's just so fucking consuming that it just takes over, and it takes over your life. I never thought that Facebook would take over my life, but it has, and it's kind of scary in a way. They talk about addiction to Facebook and stuff like that. Although it's not technically I kind of been reading about it, but it's not technically a medical diagnosis, but they're kind of looking into it, kind of discovering maybe a little more about it and kind of stuff like that. So I don't know. It's one way or the other. So that may actually become an addiction. I don't know. I mean, it may be just as bad as porn addiction or alcohol addiction, drug addiction. I mean, maybe not as dangerous unless you're on Facebook like all the time and you never get off. I was on here like one day. I think I was on here like almost all day long, and I got off, and then I don't remember. I think I ate or something, and then I got back on, and it was like I was up like a whole day, and I didn't even go to sleep. I think I just stayed on Facebook like all night, and it was pretty pretty fucking scary. No, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to be on here that long again, because that's a little much. So I don't know. I don't want to get that out of it again, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't put stock in it, because the Facebook friends, if they're gonna unfriend you over something stupid that doesn't really matter to begin with, then they're not really your friends. I mean, they're really not, because true friends are actually going to stick by you, and they're not going to unfriend you over something so ridiculous. Yes, I might be hypocritical. I've unfriended people too, and recently, and if I've had to re-add some people, so I'm sorry for that. I'm not perfect either. I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I'm fucking not. Okay, I'm far from fucking perfect. I have my own problems, but go by my example, and don't just unfriend people for stupid reasons. I mean, actually have a reason behind it. That's kind of hurtful to people. When people do that, they don't really think of the repercussions. Especially when people are really dealing with depression and stuff like that. If people unfriend them, it really kind of makes it worse. And people don't understand that, and that's a big deal. So think before you do that, because that's really, I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to go off the fucking deep end or anything, but when you're doing that, it kind of just makes the situation worse, and it's not good to make it worse when it's already, crappy anyway, or not going so good anyway. I don't know, I've had a bad couple weeks. I don't know even how long it's been. I think it's been a few weeks since the dumping, which I agreed to, but it still sucks. I don't know. I wanted it to work in a way, and I kind of didn't, if that makes any sense. I never felt like I could really truly be myself with her. I don't know. I just didn't, and I think that kind of bothered me. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever found anybody where I can truly be myself around them, and I don't know. That may be just the people I'm meeting. I don't know what it is, but it's irritating me, because I'm like, well, hopefully it's just the wrong person, and I don't feel like that with everybody, because like after a while, it's kind of like, I've got to be myself, and either they're going to accept it or they're not. God, this video makes me look like I have freaking bags over my eyes. Let's see what they said on my video. I've shared a video to rant and rave. Damn it! Fucking shit. No. Fuck, shit, fuck. Shit, fuck, damn. Anyway, I tried to share my video, and I'm going to have to change the freaking stupid settings on it, because I shared it and I forgot I blocked it from my mom because it had cussing in it. My mom doesn't like cussing videos, so I don't do the I block her from the ones that actually have cussing and stuff like that on them, so she doesn't get offended. I don't want to offend people. Sorry, I just don't. So I'm gonna mess with my lighting and stuff on here. Contrast. Oh, that's kind of cool. Exposure. Oh. I've been exposed. Where did I go? I freaking disappeared. Wow. I don't know what I did, but I screwed something up. Can you hear me still? Are you there? Can you hear me? Okay, we're going to be talking like this, I guess, because I don't know what I did. So if this looks like I'm doing a Japanese thing, you'll know what's going on. But anyway, so that's my rant. That's my Facebook slash real friends rant. And, you know, take it with how you want to take it. Take it with a grain of salt, you know. You know, if it meant something to you, I'm glad it meant something. If it didn't, you know, I just hope I could entertain you. I'm going to try to get this back to where it was. I don't know what the hell I did. Exposure. Right there. I don't know where I went. Where did I go? Auto lighting, exposure. There I am, but I'm not. My lips aren't matching. Are you there? Hello? 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 No. I don't, yeah, there we go. Well, maybe. I'm still. Yeah, okay. I don't know. It's not gonna fix. I fucked something up somewhere. I'm gonna have to go back and fix it. So. But anyway, this is the end of my Facebook friends slash real friends rant. Hopefully you got some good use out of it. If not, then I don't really care. No, you either watch my videos or you don't. You either enjoy them or you don't. So this is Matt Allgood. Sorry for the fuck up at the end of the video. I gotta go back and see what's going on with this. I have no idea. Thank you guys. Stay tuned. More rants coming up in a while. Peace.